abusia bibi ewo wiase o yenkohwe ensem bakum yenu bia etwa egwe na ewiase no bibi ewo ewiase ankasa enfonyinya wo mi screen su ya cheseledi ehye atade yellow de yellow abusia awo hye atade yellow achese wayi ni yafunu so out mu say ni yafunu no abakakra enye se bia wo yare ene bia amanafu ahonhunu dabi eyade se yese wonyim ankasa ne wono anim se wonyim na abusia wo sanso otimi esanso hu say nipa ensabi egu saa ni yafunu ya wayi so yi no nipa ensabi egu so a kire say enye small drawing yes na osha ensane so a won say yenyina yenim normal hand I was say yenyina yenim how I was say normal hand bia ye den eloki abusia ensana egu ni yafunu so no enloki normal hand what you say na emom abusia eloki kire say giant bi ensa ase wodi ade wodi aboguyem na lady no achirem die asintia ama kire say sa ensa no abeda kire say ni yafunu so em say bible mu na bi si yo say de yesi nyankopon sa ekotwere ade wo baabi o se nyankopon sa ekoye nuoma bi ewo baabi babu ni mu kona baabi mekai sa story no na ebi asi wasasi su na mesramo yanji into we embransa na yantie die a lady woka about die atono ene ensa ya egu ye kan say ne yafunu se no yantie die film ba yantie into we embransa
nyame nhira na ma onipa ye odefo obra adwuma emfa bi nka ho oti asore dem ne ye kasa ankwase asem we kire wo osofo ni Range Rover no nyame nhira no ode toy eye wo church member no wo nhira ena osofo no de ato sa Range Rover no ade nti no no de brebre ne ye na nyame nhira no wan mo mpa ya ma nyame na nhira no wan to ska na mfiri soro amre ehia asore ba dia yesi yero ho ne bompa ye bet ehia sofo dia yesi ye mo afore
etebusia onos ne problem and no yes na yentinsim awoni seye omonso a obi ade ne nsa abedrop omo yafunu so nebusia yenkan story bia efa sa ensa ya emprempremu eda yen sister eyafunu so nwoku yenkan story bia efa ho embra na obehunu se ampa ewiase mu no bibi ewo wiase mu amonji bibi endie no abusia so-called celebs, you those called celebs, and I was so-called celebs, but I'm say those called celebs, Ajidin Kakra, as so-called celebs, even I'm say Wajin D more, so-called celebs, but at the end, no, meaning a page. I was or say a pregnant woman revealed a strange bloody handprint on her belly after claiming she was slapped by a spirit in a dream. She told the journalist that she dreamed an unknown woman who was trying to take her unborn baby, and she fought back in the dream. When I opened my eyes, my stomach was burning. When I looked down, there was a red handprint on my belly and it was bleeding. She recounted. Her voice trembling after spotting the handprint on her belly. That morning, her family rushed her to the hospital. However, doctors have yet to provide a scientific explanation, and many residents have concluded it was a spiritual attack. Abusia we ayechese die asia so far a shocky will be a abo will be a pusa and na wo hwa ade ne nso abusia utimu se ensanso ano ba ku mienu miensa enan enum utimu se chese ni nyina adro ewo ekono mu a chese kan sen ense ya na ehye mfimfi utimu se chese no mpodie atutututu ba bi a enya agro achese busia eye asemwanwa a shocky obi biara chese widen wahunu sa asem yi bi na mesremo se ye ka huhu mu ensem no lady ya home screen so you be a Ghana for enim ni ye panidin e di TikTok goddess yes a ne din ankasa ɛyɛ kyerɛ sɛ abusua wo de yɛntie nsɛm bi a wɔka no wɔka sei yes yɛntie embra.
I know some of you might find this very weird coming from me, but let me tell you something. I'm very spiritual. The fact that I don't show it on here, doesn't mean I don't have encounters with my Jesus, So yesterday I was having a conversation with a friend, and we ended up talking about God, and I asked what his favorite scripture was, and he said Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verses 5. And I remember that was one of my favorite scriptures back in Sunday school. I'm going to tell you what the scripture says, but let me tell you, when I was younger, let me give you a brief. When I was younger, I used to fear death a lot because the thought of it felt like so final. It was like an end to everything I could ever do or ever be. But as I've grown now, I'm not too old, but I've come to understand what that scripture actually means. And it says that for the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing. They have no further reward, even their name is forgotten. This verse, it reminds me that life is a fleeting gift. Everything we see, everything we touch, everything that we feel under this sun shall pass away. Our joys, our sorrows, even the very breath we take in, So now I don't fear death because I know I have God in me. With him, I know that life doesn't just end at the grave. It is a transition into something greater. At least that's what the Bible makes me understand. Death is not my enemy. That is not your enemy. It's a doorway to eternity. And while I live now, I want to live to the fullest. I want to walk in purpose. I want to show love. I want to love and feel loved, and I want to trust God. It's not like I want to trust God. I trust God in every moment. I trust God in every moment. We are here for a short while. We're here for a short while. Everything shall pass on. Everything shall pass. Even we shall pass. But when God is in you, my dear, come on now. Death loses its power. Everything in life shall pass, but his promises will remain forever. That is why I no longer fear what is to come. So whatever can come, if it can come. That was one of my classmates. So I no longer fear death, because my life is in God's hands. Have a good night.
Yes, our life is in God's hands. Yes, it's in God's hands. According to Jacqueline Mensah, na emprempremu die wei ene die gu a kyerɛ sɛ ebi nso ɛyɛ anwanwasɛm. Mesra wo sɛ subscribe to your channel yi for updates na mefa wo NC ahase yɛ.